Hello everybody. Angie here, coming on to do some more decorating on my two art journals here. Yeah, so I thought I'd turn the camera on and take you guys along. How's everybody doing? I hope everybody's doing well. I'm doing good. And yeah, I've been having some fun with these journals so far. This is day 2. I did part 1. We decorated this cover of this one together, and we did a few little pages, light embellishing on a couple of the pages. And once I turned the camera off, I just couldn't stop, so I went ahead and got this one decorated, and I'll show you that. All I did was I used a die cut doily piece on the background. I had just a piece of scrap craft cardstock. I just ran it through my embossing machine, did some light stamping, just did a couple of layering. This is one of my new stamps from Temu that I got, and I was really excited to use one of those. It did pretty well, and layered it with a piece of burlap. And then I laid those two together, put a piece of trim underneath it, and I thought I'd bring in some type of a word element. And my just the flat stickers just didn't do it for me. And I even put those down and layered them up a couple times with some cardstock. It still just didn't give me the, I don't know, the oomph I guess I was looking for. So then I remembered I had these little wooden letters, and I wanted to do the word journal, but I was missing some of the letters. You know how that goes. So I ended up doing create, and I just put those down with my hot glue gun, and that was it. And then I found, when I found these, I found this little wooden fan as well. It's like a little wooden button. And she was like brushing away a butterfly on her, or trying to touch a butterfly on her shoulder there, but I just stuck the fan kind of like she's holding it in her hand over the butterfly stamped image there. So that was that. Okay, did a couple of other little things, so I thought I'd take you guys along and decorate a few more pages. Okay, I do have a couple ideas. Let's see what I've got here. We'll do this one since it's fresh on my mind at the moment. I did this little piece here, and I used some of these see-through cellophane jar stickers that are really popular. Oh, I love working with these. It's my first purchase, but first time making something, but I couldn't wait to break these out. So I grabbed this package, and I just grabbed one of the medium-sized jars. I glued it down, but I cut off the lid portion. Okay, this is a one-piece sticker, but I cut off the top, and I attached a journal card just like that. Isn't that cute? I just used book page. I used some transparent stickers on there, and I put a little journaling spot on the back. And I just love that idea of doing things like that, just like a little hidden, you know, it doesn't really look like it's anything, it just looks like a decorative element, but then when you look more closely, you've got a really cute little hidden secret tuck spot in there. Okay, so I did that, but as I was looking at it, I want to make a label, some type of a label on here. So before I turned the camera on, I was searching for my burlap. I have some burlap, paper burlap. I could not find it, but I did remember I had this kind of fabric tape or of some sort I got from recycling a piece of furniture that I got, and I talked about this prior, but so I saved it. You never know. I'm like a hoarder almost. I save just about anything I think that I can reuse. So this has some texture to it, and I thought we could make a label out of this. So I'm going to cut a small piece, and let's see what we can do. All right, so that's a little long. Maybe more about that width. Straighten that up. Good. Okay, so now I just need to decide how big I want my label. So let's fold this in half, and I think I'll get a straighter cut. And I'm going to try and do a little bit of a curve cut to match the curve of the jar. Just a slight, something like that. And let's make a nice wide label. Okay, I like that, except I need to adjust my cuts a little bit, I think. I think I want to bring this one down. I'm just being a little picky on this, and I'm going to bring this end up just a tad. Yep, makes all the difference. And we'll just put that down something like that, I think. Okay, I like that. So let's do that first. And this brown does look a little plain, so I'm thinking we need to do some type of a label. So I'm trying to think of what we can do here while I'm unsticking my glue. Okay, just got some glue on there. And we're just gonna put it down right about there. And I think once that glue dries, we'll be okay. That'll dry clear. But I think I do want some type of a label on there. So what can we do? We could double layer that, but I think we need a contrasting color. Let me look and see what I've got here in my paper. Oh, I've got, from the white of the jar, let's just use a piece of white, cotton fabric. Why don't we do that? Let's see how that's gonna look. I think that'll pop off nicely. Okay, now we got to trim this down a little bit. Again, we'll try to do a little bit of a curve. And we want to make it a little bit narrower. Let's see how that is. Oh, perfect. Okay. I like that. Let's see. I think we need a label. It's a label, so it's got to have some type of a words on it, right? Just thinking what I want to do. Let me grab a piece of scratch paper. Pull this aside. I wonder, I'm going to cut another one just in case this doesn't work, guys. Hang in there with me, okay? Let's see how this looks. I like the size of that, so I'm going to cut this exactly the same. I just had an idea, because I don't really care for my handwriting. Sometimes I do and sometimes I don't. I'm sure you can relate. Okay, so let's cut another one. And if all else fails, I'll handwrite something. But what I just thought of is I'm going to stick this fabric to this piece of paper here. And I don't know if this is going to work, guys, and but we're going to try it. Because I haven't used my typewriter in a while. And I thought that would be fun. Okay, let me make some room. I'm going to bring my big old clunky hand typewriter up here, and we're going to try and type something in there. Kind of a vintage label. Hold on a second. A little dusty. Look at this beauty. This is a We Are Memory Keepers typewriter. And I'm going to attempt, you can see I don't use it very much, it's all dusty. Hope the keys are not too dusty. Okay, let's see if this will work. Let me find the middle. I think I'll type herbs. So that's 1, 2, 5 letters. And I just want to kind of see where the position is. I think I got that good. All right. And I'm going to go over it again. Let's see. I got it a little low, but let's see how that looks. I'm just going to set that down on the floor there. And then I'll recut this out. Let's take a look at how that looks. And my dog has to investigate my typewriter now that it's on the floor. Like, what did you put down here, Mom? That's not bad, but I feel like we need something else. Let me grab my stamps. Since it's herbs, let's look. I've got an herb stamp here. We got bay leaf, cardamom, mustard. What kind of looks like what I've got there? Rosemary, kind of similar. Let's see what we can do with this. I've got my ink here. And I'm just going to lightly put a little bit of stamp on the sides, I think. Let's see how that... We're just going for it here, guys. It's not too bad. I can live with that. But I do think I want to bring a little bit of more ink to the edges. So we'll use black. Try not to smear that too much. Just lightly go around there. Yeah. All right, let's put that down. Got a piece of scrap paper here. And I like the little frayed edges too. Look at that. That's very cute. I think that adds to it. Very nice. Okay. So I think that's good. Maybe add a little something there. Okay, so that's a good start. So I was thinking about that, a label on there. Let's see what else we can do. I was thinking this page here. Okay, what can we do here? Let me gotta keep some of this mess out of the way because I've got a lot going on my desk here. Okay, let's see. I wanted to do something here, and I thought to bring in something red I had in my pile. Here we go. This heart die cut. Oh, it's a little, that hole there. It's just a tad bit in the way. I don't want that to interfere, but I thought I'd make a cute little pocket out of this. Could bring it down, I guess. Yeah, I could bring it down. Let's do that. And since there's some little gold on that page, I thought I would use my gold metallic acrylic paint. And of course, we're going to get messy. Grab some towels and my water bottle. Okay, I'm just going to use my finger. We're just going to go around this heart a little bit with some acrylic paint. Now, on the last video, I did mention that I am accepting suggestions from my subbies on these journals. So feel free, if you see something, if you think of something that you would like to see me attempt to create and include in this journal, leave me a comment and I will do my best. See what we can do. That would be a nice little fun interactive thing to do. Okay. I would love to hear from you. Okay. Acrylic usually dries fairly quickly. I'll give that a second. The reason I thought of that red heart is because from a previous video, I pulled these red border strips out, and I thought to complement this side, we'd bring a little bit of the same color into this side. And since I have this little flip here, we could incorporate one of these. Let's see how this one looks. Kind of like that block. Let's do that. Do we want to bring in some more gold over to this side also? Why not? Even though I just cleaned my fingers off. Just a little. I'm going to turn this to the side, and we're just going to bring in a little bit to the edge here. Okay. I'm gonna put my scrap piece of paper there, and I'm just going to kind of dab a little. There we go. All right, so we're gonna let that side dry, and we'll come back to this side. And I thought we'd make just a little quick and easy pocket. I'm gonna bring it down a little bit. I'm gonna have to cut off a little bit of the bottom portion because I don't want it to interfere with the hole there from the ring. And we're just gonna put this right down. You know what? I'm going to take this out, I think. I think that would be better. Okay, let me do it this way. Down we go. And we could even put another pocket or something on top of there. I'll have to think about that. But this is a good start. We will build and build as we go. Okay. Very cute. All right, so now this side, let's start with closing this up. And I like that now, but I feel like we should need some gold on this side. What do you think? Just to balance that out. Okay. Now we can cut this down. Okay. Okay, we've got ourselves a little tuck spot there. Okay, now we got to build on this page, so I'll have to think about what I want to do next there, but that's a good start. Okay, so that's all I had in mind for that so far, but we will definitely build on this. Okay, let's go to the other one a little bit. Let's see what we can do here. I wanted to put a bow of some sort on this page. I created this pocket. I just had a piece of scrap paper. I flipped it over to the other side because the colors kind of blended in there, and I left a little bit of a flip. I don't know how I'm going to incorporate that or what I'm going to do with that, but I like that. Okay, but for this side, I created a little bit of a small pocket here. Just brought a piece of vintage trim over the edge, and I thought a little cute little bow would look really nice. So I grabbed this, but it's kind of thick. But let's make a bow. Oh, and I wanted to say that I used my new little mini iron on this. And I just took 2 passes over it. As you can see, it's pretty sturdy ribbon because it was all twisted like this. Because I'm repurposing this. It was in a wrapped a package. So I just ironed some of it. And I just took 2 passes through, 1 and 2. And it did a really good job. So I wanted to show you the difference in case that was something that you were thinking about getting. I like it. Okay, so let's make a little bow and see how that looks. I'm thinking this might be a little bulky though. Not that bulky has to be a bad thing, but something like, what do you think? I like that. But just in case, I grabbed some thinner ribbon. Let me make one out of this. And let's see how that looks. See from the folds, you know, it's good to have a little mini iron handy. Okay, let's try this. And I thought just maybe a different color might add a little something to the page as well. So, you know, we want to try and incorporate our vintage look into our pages as much as possible. Even, let's see, what do you think? They're both going to bring in a little bit of bulk. I'm kind of liking the brown one now, just for a little different color. Yeah, I'm going to go with that one. Okay, cut our tails. Yeah, I think I like that. All right, so we're going to put that down. Shape it a little bit better. Yep. I'm going to use art glitter glue, but I may come back behind myself later and use some hot glue. We'll see. Okay, and then we can put a little something there as well. But again, that is a good start. I am liking that. Okay, I think that'll hold. What else can we do? I wanted to do something with this yellow. I need to tone that down. It's awful bright. So my thought was, let me take it out. Have a better look-see. Move that over. I thought we'd put a nice big tag right smack dab in the middle of this and have it as a two-sided tuck spot. But the thing is, it's just finding the right color paper. Okay. So let's see if we can use, oh, that's pretty, some of these cutoffs. Let's see the other side. Oh, that's kind of plain. Maybe that one. That gold foil is very pretty. Maybe that one. That's nice and pretty. But the very next page is with this paper, so I don't think that one. Too close, same patterns. That's nice. I think I'm liking that one. Now this is, what, 3 inches? I wish it would be just a little tad bigger, but I'm trying to use what I've got, so less waste. So we're going to make a tag out of this. I definitely think we should ink it up. So what color do I want to use? Probably Vintage Photo. nice and deep, so it'll pop off of that yellow. So I'm going to bring in a little more color second time around. Very nice. Okay. And we could just glue it down like this, but I'm going to actually cut this in half, so it'll be less bulk. So, since this is a 3-inch tag, right, I'm going to cut it at 1.5. Almost in the middle. A hair off, but that's okay. And we're going to dress up this middle page just like that. And I'm not going to ink the middle because when it's closed, you want it to look like a full-size tag, so we won't ink that. Okay. Let's put that down. Whoops. Try and get this right in the middle. I have to trim a little bit off the bottom. Leave the slightest bit for the fold, just like that. How cute is that? Then we can dress that up. We don't really have to worry about the gluing the middle because the rings will hold that together. Okay, so now we got to reinforce those holes. So let me grab my ring punch here. Ooh, and I got to go through. Oh, close that up. How about that? Very cute. I like it. Okay, let's put that back in. And there we go. All right, so we've got a tuck spot there and a tuck spot there. Okay, so let's see what else we can do. That's all the ideas I had at the moment, I think. What if I did this pocket just like I did this one? Let me show you. Where is it? Like I did this jar with the hidden journal spot. I did this the same way, except in a rectangle form. And I used the wallpaper from the cover. And we've got a cute little hidden journaling spot. And I just used book page on this one. But I feel like this needs a little dressing up. What do I have here? I know, let's make another pocket. I have my circle die pins. Let me grab those. And let's Let's do a couple circles, real easy. This is probably one of the easiest ways to make a pocket. Let's pick a couple papers here. Well, I guess we should pick what page we want to put it on first, and then the papers will come into play. Let's see. Maybe one of these graph papers, maybe this page here. There's some green. That would be nice. Okay, let's do that. We're going to cut out one of these. Okay, that's one. And make a smaller circle out of this one. This is a thinner paper, so we need to back that. Let me see what I've got here. That'll be fine. Backed it on some scrap cardstock, and let's cut one of these out. I was just thinking, okay. And I don't always have to cut twice, but it's just habit. I always go through at least 2 times. Okay, let's put this right here. Can't get any easier than this. And just do something just like that. And all you have to do for that glue on about half of it, or about 1/3. Down we go. Same with this one. And down we go. And we've got ourselves a little double tuck spot there. Really, really easy, guys. Let's see, like something like this. That would go good there. This little file folder. That can go there, and then we can make ourselves a tag, maybe. Take a look at this. That's too big. I like that. We'll dress up that tag, that file folder for that. And bring in what papers? I have to think about that one. But anyway, we've got yourselves a dual tuck spot there, 1 and 2. But I do like that file folder. We'll leave that there, and I'll find something else to dress up the next tuck spot there. Okay, so that's a quick and easy one. What else can we do? Let me go back to this one. Sometimes you have to flip back and forth to get some ideas. And I'm trying to use what I have in front of me for the most part, but maybe something with this page. You know what? We haven't gotten any journal spot pages. Let's do a journal spot page. Let's do it right here. I like that gold. Let's do that. Do we have enough time? Let me look at the time. Oh, we might be able to get it done. About 5 minutes. Okay, let's do book page and maybe something pretty behind it. That looks nice. Okay. So let's cut out a piece of book page. I'm going to do a rough tear around. I just need to get the size that I'm working with. Okay, so that will be our base. Now, then we need our journal spot. So we need a blank piece of paper. Okay, so let's tear that down. Try and keep it straight. Trying to hurry because we're down to our last few minutes. See if we can get this done. My paper keeps wanting to move on me. Okay. All right, let's see how that looks. Do something like that. It's kind of big. Let's trim this down a little bit more. Okay, and that will go inside there. Just a layered journal page. I'll cut that down just a little bit, I think. Okay. That's pink. Try and hurry and get this page done, and we will stop here for today. And as I'm thinking about this, we could actually put this down as like a belly band too, but I'm just going to do a regular okay. Short on time here, guys. Okay. Go down just like that. And this will go down. I think I better use some wet glue on the edges at least. It's pretty thick. tell. There we go. I might have to start pulling the pages out while I'm working on them. I think that makes it a little easier. There we go. We got a cute little journaling spot, writing spot there. And we've got a nice big pocket on this side. Maybe bring some stamped elements to there. But again, that's a good start. Okay, guys. Well, as you can see, we've got a good sized mess here. We're going to go ahead and stop there. We got a few pages done. I will continue thinking what I want to do next. And if you have any suggestions, feel free. But I'm liking it so far. We've got that one done. We did our label there. That was it on that one. And then on this one, we just did the little blow addition. We did our double tuck spot there, 1 and 2. And we did our tag double-sided tuck spot in the middle there. Okay, so not too much, but a little something. It is steadily growing, steadily growing. Look at that. I just like it because of the green. You know what? Let's do it. Why not? And even this other one. I had put it in a different page because I think I had an idea for something else, but we are winging it. Let's do this one this way. Very cute. Okay, guys, that's it. We're going to stop there, and we will continue on part 3. Okay? Thank you so much for spending some time with me. I hope you like what you saw. Maybe you got some ideas using the jar, the hidden tuck spots, whatever. I hope you have some fun. I will see you on the next video. Thank you so much. Take care and God bless. Bye-bye.